Okay, I got some beef with all these new brokers that are coming into the industry. Most people are not matching the client's needs and the client's credit profile with the right product. We got brokers sometimes that are making fake bank statements, and that's what I'm trying to fix. Okay, I got some beef with all these new brokers that are coming into the industry, okay? Me as an OG broker myself, okay, that's what I consider myself. I've been doing this for over 15 plus years. So I know what I'm talking about when I say what I know what I'm talking about, okay? I was talking to an old referral partner of mine, and this guy, he's the real OG. He's a triple OG. You know, this gentleman is probably like 80 something years old. I've been working with him for some time. And he owns a tax service business. And he also does business brokering on the side. And, you know, I was telling him about what I was doing. I told him, hey, I've got a course teaching people how to become brokers. And he's like, oh no, now you're bringing all these people in and they don't even know and understand this business. I've seen how the broker industry has changed. Most people don't even understand the products. And I understand his sentiment. I know exactly what he was referring to. You know, the landscape has completely changed. Even the dynamics between the lenders and the brokers, it's not as, should I say, pleasing as it was before. Lenders were very welcoming to us brokers, and now they're just not. So actually, let me slow down a little bit. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brian Michael Sortiano. You know, the godfather of business lending, as I call. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Hopefully you guys like my little Kevin Samuels piece. And by the way, I've noticed it stops rotating because I haven't put any batteries in it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put some batteries in there, okay? Link in the description. Buy my little $37 course so you can help me buy some batteries for this damn thing. But I like that little thing. It was my little birthday gift. If you don't know, it was my birthday month this month, May 7th. I've turned 36. So getting back to the topic, business loan brokering, what is it? Well, business loan brokers, we're the middleman. We sell money. People ask me all the time, you know, my kids ask me, they're going to a career day, and you ask me, hey dad, what do you do for work? I said, son, I sell money, you know. And I actually told him I buy, sell, and trade money, because at the time I was doing a little bit of crypto trading as well. But I buy, sell, and trade money. And that's basically what we do. We find and study the different lenders that are available and the different products that are available out there. Each lender have their own criteria, and we try to help borrowers, most of the time challenge borrowers, but not even just that, you know, borrowers that maybe the issue is speed. They need to get funded ASAP. You know, maybe the issue is lack of documentation, you know, because of creative accounting. Whatever the issue is, brokers is that middleman that connects borrowers with funding companies or banks. That's basically what brokers do. How do we achieve our job? Number one, the knowledge you have to know about the different products that are available in the marketplace, so you can be able to identify what the client needs the money for, understanding the client's profile, and match it with the right lender, given the fact that you understand the different lender matrix. That brings me to the first issue wrong with the current business loan brokering climate. Most people don't understand the products. Most people are selling what they have and what they know. Okay, most people are not matching the client's needs and the client's credit profile with the right product, and that's what a real business loan broker does. Most people lack the relationships needed in order to facilitate this, and the reason why they lack the relationship is because most lenders don't even like business loan brokers anymore, which is insane. You know, I remember how easy it was to establish a referral partner relationship with lenders, but now you got to go through like a test. You got to do some background check, which I don't, you know, I don't blame the lenders for doing that, but I've seen the emergence of new brokers have led to this basically distrust with brokers and lenders. We used to be on the same side, okay, because we're bringing them business, but not really anymore, unless you're talking about MCA brokers, and they just don't give a damn, okay? MCA brokers, they don't care about anything. But some of the negative impacts that I've seen is lack of transparency, okay? There's no transparency when it comes to brokers these days, even as far as them disclosing their fees. You know, you have brokers sometimes that represent themselves as real lenders just to trick the client. It's just like, wow, why do that? You know, it doesn't make any kind of sense. At least to me, it doesn't. The influx in brokers have led to a lot of predatory practices. You know, we got brokers sometimes that are making fake bank statements or you know, just doing weird stuff. You know, it's like the wild, wild west out here, because this is an unregulated industry, you know, especially when it comes to the business side. So that predatory practice is definitely out there. You know, quality of service, this is huge. Brokers had almost it required you to have an intimate understanding of your client's business in order for you to deliver the right funding product. But you got these MCA brokers that are they're trying to get you funded the same day. Okay, there's no quality in understanding the client, and maybe it's the client's fault too as well. But there's this lack of making sure that the client is taken care of, making sure that you put them in a better position financially in the future. I've just seen a little lack of that. And also, there's a loss of trust that has spread amongst brokers, clients, and lenders. The lenders don't really trust the brokers. They require them to go through a very long process to become a referral partner. The clients don't really trust the brokers because the brokers don't really understand the products. They're really just trying to shove a specific product that they're currently offering at the time with something that pays them the highest commission. So the lenders don't trust the brokers. The clients don't trust the brokers. It's the broker's problem. And that's what I'm trying to fix with Pentic Consulting Group and the courses that I offer. I train brokers how to become a real business loan broker, not just a glorified referral partner, as I said in some of the videos that I've watched out there. And part of that is understanding the products that are available in the marketplace. Understanding how to go ahead and match the product with the right client and their specific needs. Understanding how to educate your clients, because as a business loan broker, we are a consultant, and my job is to educate the client as to what the best funding option is based on their needs. If you don't understand the products that are out there, you're definitely not gonna be able to do that. So, that's what I've seen, and that's what I felt whenever I was talking to my triple OG, telling me about how the industry is changing given the new brokers that are available in the marketplace. This is a guy that he gets a file, and based on the client's location, based on the client's credit profile, based on the client's business profile, he reaches out to different funders, starting locally to nationally, and he's seen the distrust that he never really seen before in his time of day when he started doing brokering. So he just feels that the reason for that is because of the influx in untrained brokers. Hopefully we can solve that solution with Pentic Consulting Group and Broker Solutions Academy, specifically Broker Solutions Academy. We do offer courses, again, if you're interested in jumping into this industry. It's a very lucrative, very, very lucrative business, and we need to protect this business. This is what I've been doing and feeding myself and my family for over 15 plus years. And I'm trying to implement a little bit more integrity in this business. I'm trying to train people how to do this the right way. So if you're interested in working together, there's going to be a link in the description, but that's what the video is for today. Is we need to go ahead and make sure that we protect the art of business loan brokering if you're a current broker right now. If you feel the way I feel, there's going to be a link in the comments, share, whatever, all that YouTube stuff. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.